Hello, it's the Anfield app. I'm Gareth Roberts. Thought we'd do something different today. Thought we'd come into the Anfield office and look for people to be positive about the Reds, because it seems to me there's an awful lot of negativity going on, given how well Liverpool have played this season, given the results they've got this season, given where they are in the table. If you look back how Liverpool have performed in the Premier League era, there's season after season where we haven't done as well as we are doing this season, and yet people are getting on the backs of the owners, people are getting on the backs of the manager. We've done well. So what I want to do is I've come into work today at the Anfield office, that's where I am right now, and I'm going to speak to the lads, all of them. I'm getting everyone in the office, in the seat in here, in our little studio, and I want them to tell me their best Liverpool moments.
My favourite moment of the season was when Gini Wijnaldum scores his first goal for Liverpool, which was also our 6th against Watford in a game, I think it's late November. We win 6-1. For me, that was the point where I thought, you know what, we're a really, really good team. We're putting teams regularly to the sword. That was, I don't know, about the upteenth time we'd done someone by 4 or 5 goals that season. And I thought, we're the real deal here. We play better football than anyone else. We're scoring more goals than anyone else. Why can't we win the title?
My favourite moment of the season so far has got to be when Mane banged it in the 94th minute against Everton. You know, and it wasn't just, it was Sturridge went for the goal, come off the post, Mane reacted really quickly, finished it right in the back of the net. And it wasn't so much the goal that went in, it was the look on every single Evertonian's face in Goodison of that.
My match of the season is Ben Woodburn's goal against Leeds. I don't remember a roll like that at Anfield. It wasn't against United or Everton or a traditional big game. No, it's an absolute dream come true for the lad. He's only 17, cop end, absolutely magic.
My moment of the season is Jorginho Wijnaldum's header against Manchester City. The cross by Lallana was perfect, laid it straight on the plate for him, but also the power that he puts in the header was just boss. I think it was probably one of our best goals of the season, really. Underrated quality headers, you don't see many good headers these days. And also what followed in that game, just digging deep and making sure we got a big win against one of our title rivals.
My favourite moment of the season's got to be Coutinho's free kick against Arsenal. We're down 1-0, first game of the season at the Emirates, and he scores a boss free kick in the top left corner, and just delivered it just before half time.
My favourite moment of the season so far will probably be Joel Matip's banging header against Crystal Palace away. Gives a nice 3-2 lead, and finally a proper headed goal from a centre half. We need more of those.
My favourite moment of the season so far is Divock Origi's goal against Middlesbrough. Liverpool's second of the game, the one that made the game safe. The Reds had come out second half, played some fantastic stuff, and they were in this fantastic move, and Steve Graves was to me left in the ground, and he said to me, you know, if we score from this, it's one hell of a move. And bang, 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 Mane's on the deck, the ball comes across the box, there's Divock Origi, the end goes wild. It was the absolute business.
So my moment of the season so far was the other day. Gini Wijnaldum against Chelsea to equalise, and yeah, it was only a draw. It's not so much what we earned from it, it's what it said about Liverpool, because everyone was ready to write us off. You know, the headlines were already written: we lose to Chelsea, we're out the title race. You know, and then the next thing it'll be, can Liverpool struggle in the top 4? And it's so easy for teams to fall into that trap and believe the negativity and collapse. Basically, you see it all the time. Teams do, they lose 1, they lose 2, they have a bad month and they never recover. That was the moment that this Liverpool side said, fuck you, fuck you.
My favourite moment of the season so far has got to be the Leicester game, when Adam Lallana made it 3-1. It was a 5:30 kick-off, it was in front of the new stand, it was a lovely late summer's night, and the atmosphere was just buzzing, and some of our attacking play was just sumptuous, and that was all capped off by Adam Lallana's belter on the edge of the box.
My highlights of the season, one of the first games away at Chelsea, started the season, Liverpool were looking good, but Chelsea is always a difficult place to make Liverpool's record. It's pretty rubbish at Stamford Bridge, but we went there really, really confident, came out the blocks playing well, 1-0 up, but the real moment, 2-0, Jordan Henderson, what an absolute belter. He'd had a little bit of a tricky start to the season, a few people questioning whether he should be in that role, should be captain in Liverpool really, but brilliant performance on night, capped by a wonderful goal. We went 2-0 up, away and went bananas, absolutely brilliant.
Okay, me again. So that's been 10 great moments this season as picked by the people out of our office. Mine, by the way, is Sadio Mane on the opening day of the season against Arsenal. I think we went down there more in hope than expectation given our record at the Emirates. But you know what a game that was and what a goal that was. I think when you spend that amount of money on a player as well, you're always slightly nervous about how they're going to do. Mane showed that day that he can be a star in red, and he, you know, is proven that way as well. I think that was a cracking day out as a Red. The sun in your face, Liverpool scoring goals, and an absolute cracker from Mane. So that's been a video, something a little bit different. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, keen to hear what you think. Let us know in the comment boxes and all that. The reason we do these is because we want you to listen to our podcast, the Anfield Wrap. If by now you're not doing that, why not? There's 2 a week that are free. There's 10 a week that are £5 a month, and for that £5 a month you will get shows about Liverpool past, present, future, about the kids, about the first team, previewing matches, reviewing matches as soon as possible after the game, straight from the ground into the studio, talking about the Reds. Loads of good feedback all the time from people who do subscribe. It seems that once people do sign up, they like it and they stay with us, so give it a try. And also, if you have been with us all this way, we've been doing this a few years now, we'd appreciate it if you went on iTunes and went on Facebook and give us a review on both of those platforms, because we know that people look at them. We also know that iTunes rank people based on their reviews and how many stars out of 5 and what people are writing about them as well. So we'd appreciate if you did all that for the Anfield Wrap, because it's only going to help us carry on doing what we're doing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that bit of positivity. Up the Reds.